welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another look in my Disney female leads series, I guess is what you can call it, because not everyone in this series is an official princess. So today I am doing Jane from Tarzan. I have the outfit on already, but right now we're going to do the makeup. And if you want to see the outfit, then stick around till the end of the month when I do my lookbook for all of the princesses and female leads that I am doing. But that being said, let's get started. So today I want to do a kind of smoky brown look. So I haven't done anything really neutral in this series in a while, probably since I did Moana, which was in the last section of the series. So that would have been like last summer. So we're going to go with something a little bit more neutral, but still kind of fun, because Jane, the look of Jane that I'm using for this is when they are like with Tarzan and they're studying him and they're like swinging in the trees with him. So that's what I want to go with. So I'm going to start with some concealer as my base and primer for my lids. Then we're going to go into the color Summer Yum from my Peach palette. And we are going to use this as our transition color. So I am just packing it on very lightly first, and then start swirling it and blending it. So I'm going to be using a couple different palettes. I usually try and stick to one, but I didn't find all the shades I wanted in one palette. So we're going to go with multiple today. Then going in with the same brush, we're going to go into White Peach and just highlight under the brows with this. And this will also help us blend out that harshness at the top. Then I'm going into Truffled from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. I know we haven't used this one in a while, but I'm going to do the same thing, kind of tap it in. And blend it. So this is going to be our crease shade. This is obviously a much darker brown. I want all these browns to be really warm and kind of just like a melty chocolatey color. So it all just looks really almost worn in, because obviously if you're swinging through the jungle, your makeup is not going to be pristine at the end of the day. Then I'm going into the Chocolate Gold palette, and we're going to go into the color Famous with this packing brush, and we're going to pack this on the lid. This is super shimmery and really pretty, like almost foiled shadow. So I'm going to be really precise with how I lay it down. These shadows almost spread like they're cream, almost like a Super Shock shadow, but it helps with blending because you can lay them down perfectly to where you want them and they will not move. So I have my mascara and my brows on. Now I'm going to do my foundation before I put my lashes on, just so I don't get foundation on my lashes. I'm going to use the Conceal and Define foundation as well as the concealer for my base today, just because this comes off a lot dewier. Even though it is full coverage, it is pretty light on the skin and lets you have a little bit of a glow. So I want to use that because I don't want it to be really matte or, you know, heavy, because we still want the skin to kind of shine through a little bit, or at least give the appearance that it is, because Jane is just a proper English lady. So I want to kind of take some of those elements of her look and put them in here. So I'm just using a brush too, so it'll go on nice and smooth and even. This foundation, literally you can use it with a sponge, you can use it with a brush, does not matter. In concealer, we're going to do under the eye, on the cupid's bow, down the nose, and on the chin. And I'm just going to use the same brush to blend it out. So now I'm just going to bronze. I'm taking my fan brush from Morphe and going into my bronzer, taking the two top darkest shades and then the more neutral shade. And we're just gonna go around the forehead, kind of just frame the face, just very, you've been out in the sun type look, not super detailed. We'll go in with contour in a minute, but I just want to lay like a bronze base down. Okay, and then I'm going to take the two darker shades and contour. Then I'm going to go in with my blush. This is just a matte pink blush. We're going to lay on, this is heavier than I wanted, but we want a good amount of pink to show through. That just happens to be way too much, but we'll blend it out here in a second. But I also want to add some blush to my nose and upper lip. Then I'm just going to take my fan brush and go back over it. So now I have my lashes on. I did a pair of faux mink from Ardell. These are the 811s. And now for the lips, I want to go with something kind of orange to bring in some bright, vibrant colors because everything's pretty neutral at this point. So I'm just lining my lips with this like hot coral color. This is from LA Girl. It's called Sensational. I'm gonna go into the semi-sweet chocolate bar palette and go into the color Mousse and just smoke this out under the lashes. I'm just using a pencil brush to do this so it'll stay nice and precise, won't go all over the place, just to give our smoky look the appropriate amount of drama. Then I'm gonna go in with the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lip in Venezia. And this is a hot coral too. Okay, so this is the finished look with my earrings in and everything. I have these hoops in, but I got these from Shein and they actually have little butterflies on them, which I thought kind of complemented the Jane jungle look. So if you guys like this, make sure you subscribe down below so you can catch the full lookbook at the end of the month, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.